Tourists in South Africa got more than they bargained for when an elephant attacked their safari truck.
African safaris are amazing. The landscapes are breathtaking and the wildlife is just wow. But hold on, it's not all sunshine and selfies. Sometimes things go wrong, really wrong. We're talking about lions too close for comfort, elephants charging and getting lost in the vast wild.
I know.
So buckle up, because we're about to show you 20 times when African safari trips didn't go as planned. And wait till you hear about number 5. It's a close call you won't believe. Number 20. Leopard jumps into safari vehicle. A group of tourists was on a routine safari drive in the Serengeti when a leopard decided to make their day memorable. The leopard was a young, curious one, about 3 years old and weighing around 60 kilograms. The tourists, equipped with cameras, were filming from the safety of their open-top vehicle when the leopard, out of nowhere, leaped right into the back seat. The vehicle was moving at about 15 kilometers per hour, but that didn't stop the agile cat.
It's a big cat.
It caused a brief panic, with the guide shouting for everyone to stay calm. They managed to scare the leopard away by revving the engine, but not before it left everyone with a story to tell for years to come. As scary as having a leopard jump into your vehicle is, wait until you see what happens when a massive elephant decides to show its true power. Number 19. Aggressive elephant flips tourist vehicle. A thrilling safari at Kruger National Park became a nightmare when a bull elephant, about 3 meters tall and weighing over 5,000 kilograms, charged at a tourist vehicle. This elephant, known for its unpredictable behavior during mating season, was clearly in no mood for visitors. The vehicle, an open jeep, was carrying 6 tourists when the elephant used its massive tusks to flip it over. The incident happened during the evening, around 6 p.m., when visibility was low. Fortunately, no one was seriously hurt. Thanks to the quick thinking of the driver, who managed to turn off the engine, which calmed the elephant enough to retreat. While that elephant attack was terrifying, at least the elephants were on land, unlike these tourists who came face to face with an angry hippo in the water. Number 18. Hippo demolishes safari jeep. In the lush Okavango Delta, a safari jeep encountered one of nature's less predictable animals, a hippo. These creatures can weigh up to 3,000 kilograms and run up to 30 kilometers per hour. The tourists were enjoying a sunset drive when they saw a hippo near the water's edge. But as they slowed down for a closer look, the hippo charged, ramming into the side of the jeep with such force that it crushed the door and flipped the vehicle. This incident occurred around 5:30 p.m., showcasing how territorial hippos can be, especially near water bodies. Thankfully, the occupants escaped with minor injuries, but the jeep was left in ruins. Speaking of dangerous encounters, some tourists thought they were safe in their vehicle until a massive white lion decided to join them. Number 17. White lion invades tour bus. Kruger National Park witnessed an unusual event when a rare white lion weighing around 200 kilograms decided to explore the interior of a tour bus. This happened around midday under the hot African sun. The white lion, which is not albino,
Ma'am, can you stand up? Can you stand up? Stand up. Stand up.
But has a genetic condition causing white fur, was initially just a beautiful sight for the tourists. But then it leaped through an open window, startling everyone inside. The bus, carrying about 20 people, was silent while the lion sauntered around, sniffing and looking curiously at the passengers. The guide managed to guide the lion out by opening the opposite door, turning a potentially dangerous situation into an unforgettable memory. If one lion on a bus was scary, imagine being surrounded by an entire pride with nowhere to go. Number 16. Pride of lions surrounds tourist vehicle. A group of tourists in Tanzania experienced the raw power of nature when a pride of lions consisting of about 10 members surrounded their vehicle. This happened in a region known for its dense lion population. The lions, led by a dominant male of about 190 kilograms, were likely just curious or perhaps saw the vehicle as odd in their territory. They circled the vehicle, some even rubbing against it, causing the tourists to stay absolutely still inside. After a tense 15 minutes, the lions moved on, leaving the tourists with heart-pounding stories and a newfound respect for these magnificent but unpredictable creatures. Those tourists at least had a vehicle around them, unlike these visitors who watched in horror as an angry buffalo turned their safari into a nightmare. Number 15. Charging buffalo rams safari vehicle. In Masai Mara, a group of tourists found themselves in a real-life wildlife drama. A buffalo typically weighing around 700 kilograms and known for its unpredictable nature charged at their vehicle. This happened around 4 p.m. when the buffalo, separated from its herd, felt cornered. The vehicle was a standard safari jeep, and the buffalo rammed it with its massive horns, causing dents and a broken headlight. The tourists inside were stunned but unharmed, realizing how quickly a serene safari can turn intense when wildlife feels threatened. But being on water isn't always safer, as these tourists learned when an elephant decided their boat was in its territory. Number 14. Territorial elephant attacks river tour boat. A peaceful river tour in Chobe Bay turned chaotic when an elephant weighing about 4,000 kilograms decided the tourists were too close to its territory. The elephant charged into the water, reaching up to 30 kilometers per hour, and smashed into the side of the boat. The boat, carrying 12 tourists, rocked violently, with one side dipping into the water. The guide quickly maneuvered away, but not before the elephant made its point clear, leaving everyone with respect for the might of nature. Sometimes the danger isn't about size or strength, it's about how smart the animal is, as these tourists discovered when a lion figured out their car door. Number 13. Male lion opens car door and attempts entry. In Kruger National Park, a male lion weighing around 190 kilograms showcased his intelligence by opening a car door at dusk. The lion approached a stationary vehicle, and the tourists inside were frozen with shock as the lion used his paw to pull the door handle, which wasn't fully locked. He partially opened it, peering inside with curiosity.
You're supposed to lock the door.
The driver managed to start the engine, scaring the lion off just as he was about to step in. This left everyone inside with a story about how smart and bold lions can be. While a lion trying to get in is terrifying, nothing prepares you for the moment a leopard actually succeeds. Number 12. Leopard attacks tourist through window. A tourist in northern Botswana got more than he bargained for when a leopard, weighing about 60 kilograms, attacked him through an open car window. This incident was during a safari drive. The leopard, likely mistaking the tourist for prey, lunged, scratching the man's arm. Fortunately, the injury was minor, but the shock was immense.
Don't move.
When the car's engine roared to life, the leopard quickly retreated, highlighting the importance of staying alert and keeping windows closed in leopard territory. But if you think that's scary, wait until you see what happens when a hippo decides your vehicle is in its way. Number 11. Rampaging hippo pursues safari vehicle. In Valwater, a safari vehicle met an aggressive hippo, capable of speeds up to 30 kilometers per hour and weighing around 1,500 kilograms. The tourists were on a late afternoon drive when they spotted the hippo. They slowed down instead of keeping their distance, which was a mistake. The Hippo charged, chasing the vehicle for about 200 meters. The driver had to accelerate to 40 kilometers per hour to escape, with the Hippo giving up only when the vehicle was out of sight. This encounter taught everyone the necessity of respecting wildlife space. Though that Hippo was frightening, these tourists faced true terror when an elephant decided their car needed to be upside down. If you're enjoying this video, hit the like button and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you about which part is the most thrilling or surprising so far. Keep the conversation going. Number 10. Bull elephant overturns tourist vehicle. In the Serengeti, a massive bull elephant weighing over 5,000 kilograms and standing 3 meters tall decided to show who's boss. This happened around 3 p.m. when the elephant felt threatened by a nearby vehicle. The tourists were snapping photos when the elephant charged, using its tusks to flip the Jeep over. With its roof off for better views, the Jeep was no match for the elephant's strength. Luckily, the tourists escaped with minor injuries, but the incident was a stark reminder of how quickly wildlife can assert dominance. At least that was just one elephant. These tourists had to deal with multiple lions trying to tear their car apart. Number 9. Multiple lions attempt to break into vehicle. In South Africa, a group of tourists experienced a heart-stopping moment when several lions, part of a pride, surrounded their vehicle. This was during sunset. The lions, curious and maybe hungry, started to claw at the windows and doors of the car. About 5 lions, each weighing around 150 kilograms, tried to get in. The tourists inside held their breath as the lions tested the vehicle's strength. After a few tense minutes, the lions lost interest, leaving the tourists shaken but safe. Yet even lions seem less intimidating compared to an angry silverback gorilla charging at full speed. Number 8. Aggressive silverback gorilla charges tourists. At a gorilla trekking site in Rwanda, an aggressive silverback, weighing approximately 180 kilograms, decided he'd had enough of onlookers. This incident took place in the morning around 9 a.m. The silverback, protecting his family, charged at a group of tourists. They were just meters away, trying to capture the moment on camera. The gorilla came within touching distance, causing everyone to scatter. No one was hurt, but it was a clear lesson about respecting the space and moods of these powerful primates. While gorillas are strong, a charging rhino shows why they are considered some of Africa's most dangerous. Number 7. Charging rhino pursues safari vehicles. A safari in South Africa turned into a high-speed chase when a charging rhino weighing around 2,300 kilograms felt its territory was invaded. This happened at midday, with the rhino, capable of reaching speeds up to 50 kilometers per hour, chasing 2 vehicles. The tourists were in open jeeps, leading to a frantic escape. The rhino pursued for nearly 500 meters before finally giving up. It was a vivid demonstration of how fast and determined rhinos can be when they perceive a threat to their space. Though rhinos are scary, nothing matches the raw power of a tiger in pursuit, as these tourists discovered. Number 6. Tiger pursues tourist jeep at high speed. A Bengal tiger chased a tourist jeep in Kenya during an early morning safari. The tiger, which can run up to 60 kilometers per hour in short bursts, was spotted initially just lounging, but then decided to follow the jeep. The chase lasted for about 300 meters, with the tiger getting surprisingly close, showcasing its agility and speed. The tourists were both terrified and amazed at the sight, realizing how easily this could have turned dangerous if the tiger had been more intent on catching them. If you think that's nerve-wracking, watch what happens when a mother leopard thinks you're too close to her cubs. Number 5. Protective mother leopard stalks tour group. In Matakweg Game Reserve, a protective mother leopard, weighing around 35 kilograms, decided to keep an eye on a tour group. This happened at dawn when the group was observing wildlife. The leopard, with 2 cubs, felt her territory was being invaded. She began a silent stalk, moving within 50 meters of the vehicle, her eyes locked on the tourists. The guide noticed her behavior and warned everyone to stay quiet. The mother leopard eventually retreated, but not before giving the tourists a lesson in wildlife respect. Single animals are scary enough, but when an entire herd of elephants decides you're in their way. Number 4. Elephant herd stampedes, tourist convoy. A tourist convoy in Tanzania faced an unexpected challenge when an elephant herd, consisting of about 20 elephants, decided to charge. This event unfolded in a dense part of a national park. An elephant matriarch, possibly weighing up to 3,000 kilograms, led the stampede towards the vehicles. In several jeeps, the tourists were momentarily trapped as the elephants thundered by, their collective weight and speed creating a ground-shaking spectacle. The convoy managed to escape, but it was a stark reminder of the power of these gentle giants when provoked. Yet sometimes the real danger comes from being in the wrong place at the wrong time, as these tourists learned during a lion hunt. Number 3. Lion pride hunts buffalo near tourist vehicle. At Kruger National Park, a lion pride including 8 lions put on a show for tourists by hunting a buffalo. This intense scene started just before sunset. The lions, with males weighing up to 200 kilograms, used their teamwork to isolate a buffalo from its herd. The tourists watched in awe as the lions circled and then attacked, with one lioness making the final leap. The buffalo, weighing about 800 kilograms, fought back, but was eventually brought down. The tourists were close enough to feel the raw power of nature, but safely within their vehicle. While watching predators hunt is dangerous, these boat tourists learned that hippos don't need a reason to attack. Number 2. Angry hippo charges river safari boat. A river safari in Zimbabwe turned thrilling when an angry hippo, weighing around 1,500 kilograms, charged the boat. This happened when the tourists were cruising to watch wildlife. The hippo, known for its territorial behavior, felt the boat was too close. It surfaced suddenly and charged, causing the boat to rock violently. The guide had to speed up to 20 kilometers per hour to outrun the hippo, which can run in water at speeds up to 30 kilometers per hour. Thankfully, everyone was safe, but it was a close call, highlighting the hippo's aggression. But perhaps the scariest moment is when a tour guide has to face down a charging elephant with nothing but his courage. Number 1. Bull elephant confronts tour guide on foot. In Kruger National Park, a bull elephant standing over 3 meters tall and weighing about 6,000 kilograms confronted a tour guide on foot. This intense encounter took place in the early evening. The guide, who was leading a small group, had stepped out to investigate some sounds when he came face to face with this giant. The elephant, possibly in must, a period of heightened aggression, raised its ears and trumpeted. The guide stood his ground, using his voice and body language to deter the elephant, which eventually backed off, showcasing both the guide's skill and the elephant's potential danger. We've reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe for more fascinating content. Tell us about your favorite part below.